Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I believe this is the 12th episode. I'm not exactly sure, but let's go ahead and roll right into it here with the channel members. I think there might be a new one. I'm not exactly sure. Let me get the list pulled up. Nope, we don't have any new ones. All right, thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. Thank you guys so much for those channel memberships. All right, so we have basically just finished a mission there. We don't have any prognosticars to attune. Though if I did, I would probably attune it to maybe this system over here because it's connected to so many. Or maybe this system over here to help with the interim travel there. We do have two prognosticars attuned right now, and they are helping out with quite a bit here. But in order to progress the story, we need some more chaos seeds. We need a necrosis seed, we need a mortis seed, and we need a Taurus seed. So that is what we will need to acquire next. Let's go to a central location here. Somewhere that is in the center of all these systems here. And let's see what we have here coming up. We have a Grandmaster report in 33 days, research done in 34, and then construction in 12. All right, let's go ahead and advance some time here.
Anomalous. Reconstruction has proceeded more rapidly than anticipated.
Oh, wow.
Forgive my miscalculation, Commander. I will perform the requisite penance to the Omnissiah.
Well, that is a good thing. All right, we have a new prognosticar now. We need to upgrade probably ship speed, so we're going to need some servitors to do that. We'll go ahead and hold off starting any new construction projects as we do need some more servitors. But that gives us a new prognosticar, which we can either attune here, I think would be a good spot, or maybe this one here. This one connects to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worlds. This one, same thing, 5 worlds. Let's see here. Is there any other positions that are super optimal for this? I mean, over here, this one connects to 5 as well. This one connects to 4. I think 5, yeah, here would be good. That would help us quite a bit there. Maybe should have used it right here. I think we could probably use the next one right there, because that would help with the corruption level in this planet, and this planet as well. Yeah, it would definitely help a little bit. All right, let's go and advance some time here. There's some coughing for you coughing enjoyers there. We are waiting for
Death Guard fleet.
Oh.
Prompt an encounter that may leave the Edict damaged. These fleets can also interfere with nearby missions.
Well, that is the first time I have seen that. All right, probably want to avoid those guys, I would assume. Can they move around the map too? That is the real question. It does not appear to be so, but they may. Oh, they are going to move around the map. Okay, that is quite interesting indeed. We can get a yellow seed here. I'm gonna call it a yellow seed because I forget the fucking name of it. A necrosis seed. There we go. Can get a necrosis seed there. We do need one. We could also get another red seed. We already have one of those. I think going for... Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the necrosis seed down here. We have plenty of time to get to that place there. We aren't going to get any servitors, which is a little bit annoying. And that Death Guard fleet is going to move over there. So not exactly super ideal for us, but not too bad at all. All right, we have arrived in the Gephardt system. We're gonna call it the Gephardt system, not the Gephardt system there. Fucking stupid jokes on me. Tier 2 Stormbolter, Tier 1 Terminator, Tier 1 Grenades. Okay. Win the mission with no critical injuries. Okay. That's probably... We just have to destroy the Bloom Spreader. Okay. We could probably do it without no critical injuries. How much requisition do we have right now? We only have 3. If we fail it, we're gonna only lose 1 requisition, so we'll still gain a requisition. Yeah, I think we should do it like that. And let's roll right into battle here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Man, he looks like he's having a super fun time.
Update. Greater bloom spawn detected in sewage processing facility Alpha 757.
A fitting venue for the machinations of the plague god.
We will not be deterred. Deploying now.
So all we have to do is destroy the bloom spawn spreader, which is located all the way back here. Holy shit, that's a long way. That's gonna take us a hot minute to get to. We are only going up by 15% every turn in terms of the warp meter, so that's not too bad at all. I have, by the way, I have upped the quality. I'm actually gonna turn that down just slightly. Oh no, that's not what we want. We'll leave it for now. I think it's probably okay. But we have upped the quality quite a bit on the recording, so hopefully that helps. Just make the game look a little more crisp, honestly. What does this do? Oh, this gives us an extra turn. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's go hit the bloom spawn vent there. Yeah, I upped the bitrate from 15 to 25,000, so it is quite a bit more taxing on my PC, so the frame rate may not be as good, but hopefully, especially for a game like this, the frame rate really shouldn't matter as much. For Bannerlord, it matters a little bit more, so I might have to turn this down just a little bit, but it should not be too big of a deal at all. All right, well, we haven't detected them yet. Go and move the Justicar up. Okay, we got a patrol and a bloom spawn. Okay.
Unleash me.
I can see that there. Go ahead and get everybody moved up here. And this guy is going to still have 1 movement, so we might be able to pop the patrol with him. I am actually just going to turn this game volume down just a touch. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can pop this patrol here. There is the is this the spreader? Oh, that's just the tree thing. Okay, yeah. So destroying that, I'm not exactly sure what that does for us. Maybe it gives us more turns, but we will have to see. That is quite a few Chaos Cultists. That's 5 of them. And there's a Necrosis Seed right there. So we should take Rugen here. We could push him up to here and have him go for an extraction on one of the seed carriers. That's just out of his range, so let's go and move him up and extract from that seed carrier there. And I think that will be all of his action points used. I'm not exactly sure if the Servo Skull uses an action point, but we have taken the seed there. Very nice. That is 1 out of 3 seeds that we needed. Okay, no, it doesn't actually claim his action point. That's actually quite useful. We could Psychic Onslaught. That's not going to do much for us. Don't have the range to shoot at anybody else. Yeah, let's just shoot this guy here.
As you command.
We're gonna get a supporting fire there from Thule. Very nice. Let's see here. Do we want to go for a teleport strike? I think we will. or maybe just a regular teleport in here from Storm. Let's go ahead and move Islanthus up here. Can we move him somewhere where he has 2 action points? Let's just move him up here so that he can tank the majority of the damage, hopefully. Could throw a grenade here and catch 2 out of the 3. Okay, we could catch all 3 here and destroy all the cover. I think we're gonna use Honor of the Chapter though with Storm.
Standing ready.
All right, let's go and teleport Storm in here. Yeah, let's teleport him right there. All right. Ooh, another patrol over there. Okay. Storm can come up and finish this guy off pretty easily. Almost finish him off. All right, there's one enemy down. Let's go ahead and hit him with a warp charged Honor the Chapter. And that way we can come over here and Thule also has action points as well. We could have him run up here with 1 action point left and hit both of these guys with the with this here. Ooh, we can actually maybe get all 3. No, it doesn't look like we can hit all 3. Okay, well, we should hit both of these guys here because then Storm can go ahead and take out the tree there and this seed carrier over here. Do we want Storm to just come down here and finish this thing off? I think we do. We aren't gonna need to force strike it, I don't believe. I think we'll just have to hit it twice. Let's do +2 damage there. And then he should only have to hit that 1 more time to take it out. All right, there it goes. And Storm does have an extra action point. We are going to use the force strike here to clear out the rest of this patrol here. There is 1 more guy left, but it should not be too bad at all. We got 2 necrosis seeds out of that. He's going to shoot Thule here. Do a little bit of damage there. Not a big deal, though. And we should just be able to have Islanthus run up here and smack this guy in the face. We may have to hit him with Storm as well. Yeah, let's just go hit this guy with Storm. And we'll see if Islanthus can finish him off. Okay, nope, we don't need to. Perfect. All right, we have a patrol over here. We have taken down the tree there. And we got to go take on the Bloom Spreader now. Okay, we have 8 turns to take down the Bloom Spreader. All right, let's go ahead and start making our way towards that direction. Storm has not detected anything. That is good. Very nice. Let's go ahead and move you up there. I don't think that patrol is going to be moving, so hopefully it doesn't. Because if it does, we're going to have some problems. We should be all good, though. Islanthus cannot run up there, so we're gonna have to move him to there. One of the downsides of using the Terminator armor. Let's go ahead and move Thule all the way up here, though, and that will be the remainder of our action points. Oh, looks like Storm still has 1 action point. Maybe just put him into half cover there. See if we detect any more patrols. Okay, there is a patrol down there. We can avoid it, though. We will get a warp surge, not in this turn, but in the next turn. We need to bring up Islanthus here first. He has the lowest amount of movement for sure.
Yes, Commander.
All right, so move up Purgator Rugen there with his lovely little servo skull buddy.
Standing ready.
And we'll move up Thule right there into half cover. As well as moving Storm right up here into half cover. All right, I think that's gonna be pretty much ending the turn here. But we can walk these guys up a few more paces here, so I think we should do so. There's a bloom vent right here that I think I'm gonna go grab. We will get a warp surge this turn though. Go and walk up by Atlantis here in case we run into any patrols. That is all the way back here, though. That is quite a distance. We're gonna go on the left side, though, to try to keep everything going good here. And since Storm has the most movement ability, we will use him to collect to that little vent there. Let's go and walk you up there into half cover. Cool. He hasn't detected anything. All right, let's have Storm go and hit this Bloom Spawn vent. That gives us another turn. Basically zero downside of doing that. I mean, the only thing is you kind of have to go a little bit out of your way to do it, but it's really not too bad at all. Try to keep everybody grouped up here. Ooh, we have detected a patrol here. It is a Plague Priest and 3 cultists with another seed carrier. And that's going to trigger a warp surge there. So not exactly the most ideal thing in the world. And we are going to get some reinforcements here. We'll have to deal with those guys soon. All right, let's try and deal with this patrol. We could honestly move away from this patrol and set up Overwatch on whatever comes out of here. I think that would not be too bad of an idea here. Let's go ahead and do that, though. All right, Thule, you cannot set up Overwatch, so we're just going to set you up there like normal. Iolanthus. Let's get you up here to tank, buddy. See if we can bait some guys into you there. And then Rugen here can come up to right there and set up another Overwatch there. There goes some of that cover there. We'll go and set up another Overwatch there. And then we will end the turn right there. Those guys are almost too far away from us. Yeah, they're gonna have to close the distance on us. They are still just about too far away. And I may just be able to have one of the Purgators shoot this explosive here to deal quite a bit of damage. He is gonna shoot at him, but it's gonna do hardly any damage. And here comes the reinforcements. We got a Poxwalker there. He's gonna eat both of those Overwatches and die immediately. And then we have a Plague Marine. Not too bad at all. All right, so can we shoot this here? It looks like we are just out of range to shoot it. We could drop Rugen down here to deal with this. I think that's what we will do. And we're gonna shoot this right here. It's gonna hit both of them. That'll be good. Boom, there we go. That's gonna buy us some more time for sure. This guy is gonna be starting a ritual here. Not exactly the most ideal thing in the world. But let's go ahead and move Rugen over to here. And then we will bring up Thule to right here. That's probably going to detect the other patrol. Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like it did. That is good. You move Storm up to here. And we'll move Iolanthus up as well. We want to try to avoid having to fight that. We can hit him here with an attack. I don't know if that's actually going to finish him off. So let's move him up to here with 1 action point remaining. Into half cover. And let's honor the chapter onto Storm. Just a normal honor the chapter here. Not a warp surge. Not a warp surge one. And we'll come down here and we'll hack this guy apart. There we go. We've detected the other patrol over there. And the Bloom Spreader. This should be pretty easy to deal with. Looks like it's a Plague Priest and a bunch of cultists. Not too bad. We are having to fight multiple patrols at a time here, though. Which is not exactly ideal. He still does have just 1 action point here, though. Thule does have an action point. Can't shoot that guy from there. Can throw a grenade down there, though. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We could Sanctified Kill Zone. Or we could just go put him into half cover, which I think what we will do.
Bloom spawn reached. Converging enemies detected.
All right.
We cannot let it pollinate nearby systems. It must be stopped now.
Okay. Oh, no. That's not good. Another Warp Rift there with more reinforcements. All right. Okay, so Storm is gonna have to crit this guy here to kill him. Let's try it. And we do get the crit. Okay, thank God. This guy's gonna set off a ritual all the way back here. Not sure exactly what he's done there. And we've hit 100 on the warp surge meter. Here comes the Plague Priest. He is going to conjure up some kind of ritual as well. We can knock that out with a grenade though. Oh, he's actually going to shoot Thule there. Not exactly ideal there. But they are running right into Purgator Thule, and they are all stacking up. All right, looks like we got... None of them are actually making an attack there, which is good. Okay, he's going to put up Overwatch on Thule. That's not exactly ideal. Overwatch again on Thule and Storm. We can knock these out with grenades here. He's gonna shoot a grenade. Okay, interesting. We have more guys moving up from behind us here. Man, these missions are getting pretty damn tough, I will say. It's getting a little crazy up here. Suppressive fire. Oh, he's gonna suppress. Okay, he's suppressed. So I think if he moves, he takes damage. I'm not exactly sure how that works. He's gonna hunker. And then this patrol is coming towards us as well. All right, so primary objective is to clear out these. Yeah, there's the warp surge too. All right, if I can get, and here comes the reinforcements from that as well. Teleportation disabled. Okay, that's actually kind of a big problem because we were going to use Storm's teleport here to great success. And then they have a reinforcement coming in. Okay, maybe I should not have taken that glorious deed. This is definitely going to be a slog of a fight for sure. So if he moves, he's going to get killed. And if he attacks, he's also going to get killed. There is not much that we can do with him. So he is basically stuck. Iolanthus is pinned in that. We can clear the Overwatch off of... I don't think Storm's actually in the Overwatch here. So Storm can throw a grenade here, clear this Overwatch. Okay, that'll clear one Overwatch. Okay, there we go. That knocks the Plague Priest way back, kills that guy. All right, and now we can use Iolanthus here. 2 action points left here. And we can have him throw his grenade here. That will disable this Overwatch. And we can hit 3 of them with it. There we go. All right, now let's carve him up with Purgator Thule. And actually, we can have Iolanthus come up here and just smack this guy. Very nice. All right, Thule, where can I move you to get you a good shot? We're going to move you there. And we're going to hit all of these guys right here, maybe. It looks like we're only going to hit 2. Okay. What if I moved you? Okay, you're going to take a melee hit if I move you there. I feel like if we move you here, though, you're going to have better shots. I am going to move him. He's going to take a melee hit there. That's okay. Yes, we are going to get better shots, maybe. That's not exactly what I would call ideal, but I can take out both of these guys here. They are definitely the most dangerous ones. Now, we don't have teleportation with Storm, but we do have 2 action points, and we can use both of them here. Let's take out this guy here. All right, and it's just Rugen back here. We can't do anything with Rugen if we want to not take damage. I mean, we could move him. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's go ahead and move Rugen. I know he's gonna take damage here. It's probably not the best idea, but I need Rugen. I need Rugen up here. Yeah, we need our guy back here. All right, we can take out that guy there. It's always good to reduce the amount of people who are shooting at you. There goes some of that cover there. It's going to shoot at Storm here, which is not exactly what I would call ideal. Yeah, we need to go about this very methodically. Plague Priest there. And he's gonna shoot at Storm as well. Storm's gonna take some pretty big injuries here. He resisted the affliction though. That's good. Iolanthus isn't gonna get a reaction strike, unfortunately. But he does have armor, so he can tank this, and he does have quite a bit of HP. All right. Let's see here. We got the seed carrier coming in from behind us. They're not gonna be able to do anything this turn though. Just gonna hunker down there. This is not exactly going well, but it's not going terribly. Yep, more of the Plague God's minions there, as he says. We definitely need to kill this tree for sure. I think after we kill the tree, the mission's over. So we could try to ignore. We could definitely just try to ignore everything and go for the tree here. That's gonna do quite a bit of health damage to it. If we come up here and attack it, and we could do a hammer hand, which will guarantee a crit. Do we have enough willpower points to do honor the chapter here? It looks like we do. And we cannot warp charge it yet. But if we take out one of these guys, I think we will be able to. If we force strike that, is that going to cost? Yeah, that's going to cost willpower. All right, we need to get this guy low here. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy to be low. That would be ideal. Please don't kill him. All right, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Oh no, supporting fire. Shit. Okay, that's not super ideal. He's gonna have to hit a reload there too.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Rugen can shoot this guy though.
Aye, sir.
And that will take out another one. Okay, we actually just critted him there. So now he's wounded or stunned, maybe. All right, Rugen can shoot this guy again. Or we could have... So Iolanthus has 3 action points. This is going to use 1. That will give him 1 willpower back, allowing him to... He blocked it? Okay, that's okay. We can try that again. There we go. All right. Now we can Warp Surge, honor the chapter. Oh, we don't have 4 willpower. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I guess we will just use honor the chapter then regularly. We will have Storm come up here. Storm's gonna have 3 chances to hit this fucking thing. Yeah, he's gonna have 3 chances to hit it. If he force strikes every single chance, I think he can kill it. And that will, I believe, be the mission over. Okay, that's gonna be +2 damage. There's about half of its HP gone. We can force strike it again. And we can finish it off. There we go. Very nice. I think that should be the end of the mission. And it is. So that's how you can do the Bloom Spreader missions without having to deal with every last enemy that is there. And I believe we did complete the Glorious Deed as no one received critical injuries. Definitely gonna need to requisition some stronger gear there. And we got 6 seeds there. Nice. And we did the Glorious Deed. Yes, very good indeed. We could go for a tier 2 Storm Bolter. That doesn't look like it's really that much better. And a psycho troke grenade. Interesting. I don't think this is any better than what we have now. This may be something that is better. Yeah, it may be better. We'll go ahead and grab just that. That's gonna cost us 2 requisition there. All right, looks like everybody's gonna have some light wounds here. Thule is gonna upgrade though. That'll be nice. What do we want to do for Thule? Should we do Astral Aim? I think finally. One crit damage. I mean, this is a guaranteed crit, isn't it not? Yeah, 100% crit. Yeah, we'll add some crit damage to that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That would probably be pretty good. Yeah, we did want to give him the astral aim here. All right, let's do that. There we go. There's some more upgrades done. And we have cleared that system down to 1 bar there, which is really good. We'll go ahead and move back to the central system here. And by the way, the reason you're getting one of these videos or a lot of these 40k Daemon Hunter videos is because I'm trying to finish this game so that we can put in the new Shokuho series on Bannerlord, which is a mod. It is a Japanese feudal Japan mod in the gunpowder era, the very, very early on gunpowder era. But still, nonetheless, very, very cool. And I want to get ready to do that. So we are trying to pump out as many of these episodes as we possibly can before that comes out so that we are prepared for that. And I get this series done and everybody gets what they want. But yes, anyways, this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Thank you to the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. Thank you guys so much for those channel memberships. And thank you guys so much for the views on everything. Like, man, we've just been killing it lately. But yes, this will be the end of the episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there and peace out.